comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Low kicks are a no-go. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Gets a good read on their opponent. What's the play here? Gets a chance with that jump in. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Taking stock. Blocks the jump in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Jumps in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big throws. This is a turning point. Burnout. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Shoots off a fireball up close. Jump in, finds the mark. Player 1 has the life lead. Opts for the throw. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. The big play does it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Throws them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Hits them with a stop and bop. Nice double lariat. Jumps. Knockdown and there's a change of side. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. So little life left. Impact finish. It was more than enough. Player 1 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets a chance with that jump in. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Throws him. What's next? With the throw. He adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Okay, creating some space here. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Feeling out the spacing. Hold your breath. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Looking to plant him, no escaping that. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Blocks it. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The jump-in is denied. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Brushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that driving. Target locked and scoop. Ups the damage on that. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? The big flex. The broken jaw. Shin Shoryuken.
This is the path I have chosen.
A super art? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. It's a good spot to use the super. Good Heads up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 1 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. That overhead was a bit obvious. Goes for the throw. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Gets a good read on their opponent. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Drive reversals blocked. Sees it coming and blocks it out. They break things off to take a quick breather. Feeling out the spacing. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end, the big play does it. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Sticks the jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters target locked and scoop. Player 2 is barely hanging in a super art. No! This is a break! KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Absorbs the... Oh!
This is it. Let's lock it.
Goes for the fireball. Player 2 with the life lead. Picture perfect punish counter. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 2 chases them down. Big low reaching heavy. Goes for the super art. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Absorbs the attack, and were they baiting them into that? Neither of them willing to... just goes for it at this range. Will that super be the turning point? What'll happen here? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Uses the target combo as a filler. Sets up with the jump in. Are we gonna hit the drive? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Looks like they both... There's the drive impact that joins the flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact is blocked. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Starts with a jump in. There's a corner swing. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Hits the back throw, looking to set something up to get more damage. They break things off to take a quick breather. The grab, hold your breath. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Heading into the end with a super art connect. Knockdown. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with the projectile. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player one, they can't squander this punish counter check. Is this super art the start of something? Dashes forward. How will this impact him? Oh, hits him with a stop and block. Oh, burnout triggered. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. They're going for the super art? What'll happen here? Player one in dire straits with burnout. Goes for the jump in. Gotta do better than that. Looking for a chance. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Throws a fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Low heavy. Switch shot corrects them. Target lock and scoop. You need guts to pull that off. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Lots of aggression from both sides. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player one chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Holds out with the block. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Takes a trip experiencing burnout. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. A super art? Player one will look KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The super armor does its job. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Gets the jump in. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive of it. Player one, boom, finishes with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Immediate jump in. Throws a fireball. Player two got smothered. But what now? Throws them. Still plenty of time left. Ooh, you never know what can happen. There's an overdrive shorty. Hits them with a stop and box. Player turning it right up with a super. Goes for the jackhammer off the skull. Burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player what were they thinking? Screw power hammer! There's no escape! Gate drop, super hard incoming, low heavy. Player one is in a very good... This can lead to some big damage. Gets the corner switch. It might be some top the low. What's next? Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Player one straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Nothing stops this train. Jumps up, goes for the jump in. Grabs him. Well-timed corner switch. Still very early in the round. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The low kick connects. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Throws out a projectile. The cross-up connects. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Were they baiting them into that? Uses the gauge. Burnout activates. They may need to spend some meter here in order to close out this round. What'll happen here? Neither just goes for it at this range. Opts for the strike and it's in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning streak. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Drive boosted Hado! They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Creates an opening with the low heavy. Looking to plan them with a pile drive. Uses their drive to maximize. Just goes for it at this range. Knockdown. Here comes the next flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Jumps up. Hits him with a stop and bop. The feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. A quick breather. Fighters counter on the action. The super art there. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Will this super art do anything? Player 2, ooh, what a smart throw. What are they gonna do? Nice fireball. There's the soup with the lariat. Keeps him out. Throws him. Oh, yo, raw super here? Bro. Maze blocks the low kick. It is over. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.